Good morning, guys. Good morning, Andrew. I hope you're doing great, guys. 4250 puts are absolutely flying right now, but unable to sell. But let's see. Anyways, I have this SPX USD chart open. Right, every time we had a steep rally, we had a little sell-off. Right, we had a steep rally, nice little upside rally. We had a little sell, and this one was actually way too extended. So can we test 4250 here today at least, right, which is only 15 points away? 4250 is minor support, it's not big support. If we hold under 4250, if we hold under to 4250, there's nothing until 4200 and another 50 points to the downside. Along with that, we have FOMC today, so that's something to keep in mind on. Now yesterday, if you're on voice chat is open for free for everyone. If you're listening, you could be anyone, you can come and join our voice chat any throughout the day. It's free. There's no charge, and we go over the live gamma updates every day. Okay, now here basically what's happened is we got rejected here. I was holding on to some puts, and yesterday when I was giving some gamma updates, right, one is Qs, I was kept mentioning that they're holding the negative gamma. Now on Qs, 329 is huge support via gamma, and when Qs was trading near 334 yesterday, I still said 329 is a magnet pull, is a pull. Now what we want to see is we want to see this build up under 329 if you want downside. Otherwise 329 could just be a bounce. We could straight go green to the high of the day. Okay, so what we need to see is 329 to hold and some demand for puts. That's what we need to see. We haven't really seen that demand for puts yet, so demand for puts would be nice. That's what's going to drive the market down if we do get some selling here. Alright, so if they start buying demands, there's acceleration, and some sells come in, some profit taking comes in, we will probably see lower 4200 at least. Okay, so that's what we need to see. But if they don't buy puts and the market is here, there's a lot of gamma at this strike. Now this can just bounce it right to the upside. But if we hold under 329, then 325 will be very fast on Qs as well, which is a big move itself. Okay, IWM was trading, went above 200. I kept saying that there's a lot of gamma at 199. Where are we? We're exactly at 199, right? So this gamma works crazy. It's just amazing to see how it works. And now IWM basically needs under 199 hold. The longer it holds under 199, those deltas will increase. There will be some more selling pressure towards 195. There's actually nothing until 195 from 199 on IWM. All right, but as long as 199 and under holds. And then SPY, there was a lot to do with 425, and we're right at 426.70. I think 425 might get tested today, at least a little dip in the morning, and then under 425 we'll see what happens. So 425 initially may bounce if they do test it, and then we'll see what happens later on. But we do have FOMC, hawkish Fed. You guys know what will happen to the market. Dovish, you guys will know what will happen. Another long swing October puts that along with the Yash that I added were Apple puts. They were up nice, but today if SPX loses 4250, goes towards 4200 by any chance, and VIX rises a little bit, even though Apple might come down by only, Apple's holding pretty well pre-market, but even if Apple comes down by a little bit, like let's say even $2-3, those puts are going to be up a lot today. The reason being is because of the demand, because of VIX rising and a little volatility, right? Those will be up nice, and we'll see what to do with them there. Okay, and Amazon 145 is a wall. 145 is a huge gamma resistance and support. Above this, Amazon is strong. Below this, 145 is just resistance until we see some demand for puts. Okay, but yesterday we did see some demand on far out strikes, so let's see what happens. And along with that, let's look at the rates. Wow, this is actually building a nice little base. This is just building a nice little base for more upside, at least towards 3. Then we'll see what happens at 3. Dollar index, nice. Is actually so yesterday we had this little to the downside indecisive candle, right? Buyers tried, obviously dollar was getting strength, but it gave up, but now it's holding above. Let's see if it can take a 107. That would be nice. Euro USD, this is something you guys need to keep an eye on. This you guys should be watching every day. If Euro USD breaks 1 to the downside, that will not go for the markets. I tell you guys this almost every day, I think, but you guys need to read up and research, do your own paperwork on this. Why? Okay, I read way too much on this for me to discuss in 1 minute, but this is what might break the markets as well. It could be a possibility, right? And some people may or may not agree with me, but keep an eye out on Euro USD, okay, if it gets weaker. Okay, there's something to keep in, just know these things. And Costco, let's see. I thought 535. They gave us a little freak breakdown on the trend line here, right? But they held, right? Costco, this trend line, they gave us a little freak breakdown. If we just try it here, right? And they gave us a little fake breakdown here. They recovered it, right? Now what we want to see is hold under 550 and 535. So 535 is what you should be on your watch list. If it breaks 535, if it holds under, we have all the way towards 520 to 500 on Costco. But you gotta wait until 535 breaks. If you jump in ahead, then can't say much, right? But here they faked it out that day. So let's see if we can get that, or does it keep going in a nice little uptrend. Costco has been very strong. Okay, so 535 is a must if you're eyeing this name. Walmart also did great on earnings yesterday, right? A little and there was supply here above this 140 price. So let's see, right? When we get these wicks, these long wicks on the top side, right, it means there's supply here, right? So people like were trying to buy it, but there were suppliers so like, here, take it. So they bought the price down. Now let's see what happens today. Okay. And if Walmart breaks yesterday's lows, then obviously it can come and fill the gap in the coming days and weeks. Okay, and I think market needs a little healthy pullback. It'll be nice. It'll be nice to have 4,200, or we even have this gap fill at 4130-ish. Well, we have many gap fills below, but I think a nice little pullback toward this area in the coming days will be nice. Can today trigger with FOMC? Is possible. It will be nice to have this little pullback, and then we'll see what happens at this pullback. Okay. With that, morning, Raji. With that, manage your puts if you're in with us. God bless.